Hey guys, I mentioned on another video recently that you can't go an hour in Japan without seeing AKB48. I'll just show you some examples of what I was talking about. Here's a magazine rack in a convenience store, and as you can see, just about every magazine there has AKB48 in it somewhere. And then off down the food aisle, we've got AKB48 chocolates. And then off to the cash register, and beside the cash register we've got magazines dominated by AKB48. And then off to the train, and we've got SKE48, well, same thing guys, really. It's the same thing on the train. And then here we've got a AKB48 board game. I guess that'd be B-O-R-E-D, board game, AKB48 board game. And then off to Denny's, and we've got AKB because there's Valentine's Day, so of course you always represent Valentine's Day with teenagers, don't you? Teenage schoolgirls. So we've got AKB48 all over Denny's. And on the menu, of course. And then down to the department store, and then the game centre, we've got an AKB48 UFO catcher. So it's just, guys, it's fine, you know. I know, actually interesting, some girls were telling me lately that their favourite idols are AKB48, but their favourite singers were Cutton and some other guys, some other people. So they're not really into the AKB48 singing; they're into the image, which is all good. And I try to show you guys everything about Japan, good and bad. And I try not to be judgmental or put my own spin on stuff. But I've got to tell you, I'm not comfortable with schoolgirls being portrayed the way these girls are. It's gone too far. You know, they show them in, there's one music clip they do where they're all in their underwear, and pretty provocative underwear too. And a lot of these kids are only kids, you know, so for me it's not appropriate, but anyway, it's the way it is. So here we are, get home, 1:45, 10 to 1 in the morning, we've got AKB on TV, which makes you wonder who's watching it, 10 to 1 in the morning. It's not going to be kids, of course, is it? So anyway, they're on one channel, so turn the channel, and on the other channel as well. And it goes, there we go, 1:45, and we've still got AKB48 on TV. And turn the channel, and they're on the other channel as well. So, you know, again, 1:45 on a weeknight. You know, it's not schoolies watching these guys, is it? And I was actually told this by a girl too once. She said she went to an AKB48 concert and there was all these old guys there in the crowd watching, which is sort of disturbing to me. But I mean, I know I did a video once before, schoolgirl sex objects, and some people said that, you know, defended it and said it's okay. But I don't know, I think it just goes too far. I just think it goes too far. I see this here all day, every day in Japan, the images of these girls, and sometimes it's okay, but sometimes it's just really twisted. You know, the underwear and the stuff, it just on schoolgirls is just too much. And the old guys, you know, old guys, the connection with the old guys is just pathetic. And this is actually, give you an example. This isn't AKB48. This is a game show. And I'll just give you, this is just a bit of an idea about the way some of this stuff is portrayed on Japanese TV. But these guys are having a competition, and the winner of the competition gets a reward. So this guy's getting rewarded by, this girl's dressed as a junior high school student, dressed in a sports uniform, junior high school sports uniform, kissing these sad looking old dudes. And that's their reward for winning a point, you know. And here's the next one coming up. Here is in a school uniform as well, high school uniform. So I'm only showing this hasn't actually to do with AKB48, but it's just sort of, to me, there's a connection between the way they're portrayed and why they're so famous. Why they're so famous. It's not just because they're popular with kids their own age, but, you know, there's just this following. They're just portrayed as sex objects, basically. I'm sort of got off the subject of this original video here, guys, but I can't help it. I feel quite strongly about this stuff. it just doesn't seem right to me. But anyway, it's just the way it is, I guess. Just the way it is. Here's a classic scene for you, the old guy. Actually, people falling asleep on the trains are a really common thing. Japanese people do that all the time. So this scene is sort of realistic, and people do fall asleep and, you know, nod off on each other's shoulders. I have seen that before, and then get very embarrassed, of course, when they wake up. But you can see what's happening in this scene. It's just a bit of an old guy fantasy going on, which is just sort of sad. Now, see, to me, that's disturbing, guys. I think if you put that on TV in Australia, I think you get complaints. I don't know about the countries you guys are in, but I think if you put that on TV in Australia, people would complain, men and women. Pretty sure I would. Anyway, I got right off the topic there. Sorry, more videos coming soon.